So, to the EU qualifiers, it looks like the game is up. It's SkrPap versus UKL. These names on face are always weird, so let's look in the game and find their actual team names.
Oh, yeah, so it's a SkrPap, so we're going to be going right into that game. Let's see. So we're going to be going into the middle of this game, guys. Hopefully we haven't missed too much.
And in we go. Alright, what do we got here? Only about 1 minute in, so not doing too bad. No first blood yet. We got a Tinker, another support Naga. Yeah, we saw. He's got a pretty high bar to impress us at this point.
Yeah.
Oh, and I missed the first blood.
I mean, how are we going to see that? We have barely any idea what's going on, right? So, I don't think that's on us.
But there is a Tusk in this game, or yeah, Brewmaster, and the Tusk in this game also has a high bar to impress us. Tolera.
Yep. But these are going to be some pro players here. It looks like we have Sexy Bambo playing the Tiny in the bottom lane. That's going to be Cancel in the mid lane as well, playing the Tinker. And of course Charlie playing the Terrorblade.
Reality Rift in the bottom. They've got Sexy Bambo getting beat up, have the Maledict ticking away on him. Throws back Meep. So they're going to try and get in and find him. Oh, Meep, he's getting juked out. Meanwhile, AA goes down in the top. They're chasing him down. He gets a salve off. Is he out of here?
He's juking it. He's juking it.
Meep has got the Chaos Bolt, though. He's going to get the Avalanche as well. Uses the Reality Rift. Maybe had a chance to get a TP out, but will finally get taken down.
At least he made them work for it.
Made them work a lot for it.
Yeah, for sure. So it looks like the game is still kind of even there. When it comes to last, it looks like the Die are faring quite a bit better, though. Top lane, though. It's going to be a fight.
Yep. Roll a snowball forward onto AA. AA's got. Oh, look at that shard. Stat shards.
Oh, but he's staying alive for a very long time. Jabs. Using the stick for last healing a little bit.
Dragonite got ganked up in the mid. Seems like he should be a pretty hard boy to kill.
Yeah, definitely. And that's why you usually pick him. You want to pick a safe laner. Dragonite is as safe as it gets. Doesn't mean he's going to win his lane. It just means he's probably going to survive it. I can find Solera, but just putting out a little bit of harass with that old Venom. He is only level 2 to the Tusk level 3. Takes a bounty though. Sean's taking a lot of damage in the mid lane to that March, but he's gonna be okay. Tolera gets found again. Great body blocks coming from Jabs. Tolera getting slowed out.
He's gonna have a net in 1 second.
Did I?
Tries to go for it. Turns around a little bit too late. Meanwhile, in the bottom, Sexy Bambo getting taken down again.
Yeah. Unfortunately, at nighttime, the creeps are sleeping in the jungle, so yeah, you need to get real close and attack them to wake them up.
What are these team names?
About that. What are team names? I can't see it. You can't see it.
Punished? Let's see here. MOF. It doesn't look like they've got tags on. Tedo,
yeah.
Hakim, PD.
Mid lane, they're gonna make
cast. They're gonna Maledict onto Tinker. Body blocks and the shards there to make him sad.
Great gank, great executed, very, very quick, and Tusk showing his initiation range from a mile away. In the top lane now, Brewmaster getting chased, but he's very
getting lots of ice vortexes on him. God, that Terrorblade green projectile looks gross as hell.
Yeah.
Jabs had that chilling touch on him, so he's doing quite a bit of damage.
As if the Metamorphosis need more damage, right? Oh, and Meep and Sexy Bambo slugging it out. Meep coming out on top. Of course, he's one level ahead, and of course, been doing much better in last hits as well.
Akim gonna find Witch Doctor. Support battle over the rune. Akim gonna pick it up.
The second time he won a just kind of bounty battle like this.
When Witch Doctor just goes gets the other one.
Yeah. Akim was like, I'm gonna take the illusion rune instead.
Naga Siren illusions. Inconceivable.
I got Siren. Why would you ever use illusions in that hero? I mean, he's not using them to do anything. They're all gonna stack with them, I'm guessing. Whenever the time comes out for that.
Very nice. Very efficient.
Yeah. Get 2 camps stacked. They're all in position. Oh, this camp already is stacked in the coastal radiant mid tower as well. So there's gonna be a tri-stack once that's done. Bot lane, gonna be a fight.
Sexy Bambo taking the damage again. Maledicted up, trying to do as much damage as he can. Throws the tree over, and the final Maledict tick will get him. Akim is able to get the kill, and then is rehifted back towards a bit of safety.
Yeah, so close from Meep to be able to save his support.
Up in the top, they managed to get a kill on the Terrorblade.
And the AA. That was a primal split usage, and that safe lane combo just gets taken down.
This game, lots of aggression.
Yeah. Yeah, this entire team doing so far very good against this pro lineup. This is the finals of EU, obviously, so these players are not to be messed with. So there is a lane swap coming out here. Tiny going to the top. And Charlie going to be coming bot here.
Witch Doctor coming back in the bottom. Reality Rift onto Terrorblade. They're going to be able to get the Maledict onto him. Oh, but they don't have the mana for a Chaos Bolt. Now, Witch Doctor taking a ton of damage. There we go. Reality Rift onto Bulldog. Once again. Charlie Bulldog. Is this...
Yeah, making it so hard for us to read their names.
To tell who it actually is. It's Charlie?
Yeah, it's Bulldog isn't playing in the qualifiers. I do believe Charlie did tweet out that he's going to be playing, so... With cancel, so this is his stack. And Reflection does so much damage.
Chaos Bolt into Naga Siren now. They got the Maledict as well. Not there soon enough, but Terrorblade's going to be able to use that Metamorphosis and now is ready to pump some damage out. But it's just kind of a posturing one. He's not going to be able to continue with it since Naga has to get out.
When is the fight's going to stop?
Jabs has Grant on his name as well.
Yeah, they're channeling some people. I think channeling TI3 Bulldog is a little bit better than channeling Grant. But, you know.
I think it's probably people who are covering their run through the qualifiers. Because I know Grant was saying he was doing this stack, but I bet Bulldog's doing the same.
I don't think so. Because, I mean, he's doing Bulldog TI3, right? That's his name? That's like channeling it because have you seen like people going like Dendy TI1 and stuff like that?
I have not actually.
Yeah, it's been a trend with pro players. They like put like at the end of their name the player they're trying to channel. Like I believe Mid1 was doing the Dendy TI1, and Arteezy was doing it for some other player as well. I can't exactly remember, but they're channeling some old players from classic game that they enjoyed as a child.
All right, Charlie pushing this bottom lane forward a bit. Golgi, take over if any fights break out because I've got to grab these skulls.
Sure. Alrighty, so I mean, thankfully while he's gone, looks like we're entering a little bit of a lull here. Right now, just farming going on. Akim working towards that usual build of that urn and the tranquil boots. Of course, need the urn for the mana retention. Very mana hungry hero. Charlie and Meep fighting along in the bot lane, but just a little bit of trade. Yeah, Will really took a great time to get away. Not much going on. Akim, of course, would love to get towards that Radiance if he can, but it's very much of a luxury item. The hero doesn't really need it. Just gonna be pulling the lane here to help Charlie along. Sexy Bambo's Tiny looks so ugly. He has like one piece from every set, so he has like a... Oh, They're going to find Meep actually. Charlie and Bulldog and Akim, instead is going to be coming out very soon here. The Avalanche is there and the toss slightly misses, but it's okay. Meep is going to get taken down to all those blades and stones. But they roll in, they want revenge. Naga Siren gets stunned up, uses the mirror image, gets the rift off, but can't get away from this. So much slows from the ice shard. And yeah, Charlie doesn't even come to try to help. The support is meant to be sacrificed here. Now everyone's coming in. Chuan has popped
Sexy Bambo,
Dragon's form.
He gets an avalanche toss onto Charlie. Snowball's gonna come out. Terrorblade not able to do anything. They drop the Death Ward now. Oh, Sexy Bambo gets caught out by Sad Shards. Ice Blast is gonna connect onto two though. Tolera's probably going to die in the back. Unless he gets, no, Snowball wasn't up. He could have hidden a Snowball for a bit, but it was not available.
Ooh, and also Chuan gets out barely because Akim used the ensnare, and as soon as the ensnare came out, he just TP'd out. Great recognition there, knowing that the Terrorblade has no stuns. So Akim has his Iron Shadows completed now, which is very important for Nagasar, and it does help him be able to do everything better. Stack more with the mirror images, get more Riptides out there. Farm a little bit better.
Smart money.
And Cancel catching back on his farm. He has Boots of Travels unlocked and he has quite a bit of money now. 5,200. He's going for a early Blink Dagger here, trying to stay safe as possible.
Dragonite pops the dragon form. They're ready to pressure this bottom tower.
Yeah.
It's just the two of them right now, though. Is there going to be a response from Radiant?
It's just like Dragon Knight, right? When you have your ulti up, you just can't resist towers. Like, I gotta attack it. Look at that. Look at that.
C tower,
he just gotta.
tower.
He just gotta. It's like a moth, you know? You're drawn to like a flame. It's the same thing. You're drawn to towers when you have Dragon Knight with the ulti.
He's got a wand here, so he's not super worried. And Naga Siren not going to be able to do much to him. Unless Tinker comes in, they're going to pop the Siren Song? No, they'll just use the net to catch him. Now, Tinker going to start firing away, but he is just fine. Maledict not going to catch on to anyone. Brewmaster did go down on the top, it looks like, not too long ago.
Ice Splice well used, and then the stun combo from Tiny was enough. Charlie gets rifted back.
And they get a Snowball, is going to nail him. Chaos Bolt as well. Walrus Punch. Now the shards are trapping him in, but he's able to swap that Tolera on the Tusk. Now the fight's going on. Chaos Knight also surrounded and blown up. That did not go how they wanted it.
Yeah, Sunder is a scary spell. And they thought the CC was going to be enough with the Chaos Bolt, the Snowball into Whirl's Punch, and they will be able to CC him long enough. But unfortunately, the Chaos Bolt, I believe they rolled low.
And it was a bit stacked with the Snowball.
Yeah. Bot lane, can they get this last set? Chuan don't get it. Has enough damage. They were dancing around that. Akim will try and deny, but Akim just don't have the damage to be able to contest that.
I'll take that.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Akim gets gone on the bot lane. It's going to be very hard for him to get out unless he uses a song. Not going to commit it.
Meanwhile, fighting the river as well. Tolera. Oh no, they've got a toss. They're going to throw. Oh no, that's going to get the coconut bouncing back and forth. They use the Death Ward, but it's not enough damage for the Tiny. He will be just fine.
Sexy Bambo with the save on his support, but is it going to be enough? Actually,
the Primal Split comes through, and he's able to get him. Yule's up on AA. He's trying to stay alive for now. Sexy Bambo gets blown up, and they keep jabs in place long enough to continue running him down. Breathe fire. Max Rain. Gonna get him, and this puts him in the perfect spot to push another tower in the tier 2.
Yeah,
Tinker
as soon
trying
as
to
the
get
Dragon
some damage
form
up
is
top.
up, Dragon Knight pushes towers.
Oh, yeah, Tinker does manage to get the tier 1 top at least while this is going on.
Yeah. And all the other tier 1s are still standing. Of course, bot lane tower is probably the hardest one to defend here for the Radiant, but still, losing the tier 2 does hurt right now because it does kind of cut off their access to their own jungle. So far, Chun using the Dragon Knight Dragon form to his advantage quite a bit here. Only 1k advantage here though for this Dire team. And looks like a smoke play coming out here from our Radiant team. Naga's going to lead the charge. No blink dagger on anyone right now.
They're getting ready. They see somewhat. They think they're gonna. They throw some shards over towards Terrorblade, but the rest of the squad wraps around from behind. Maledict onto 2. Witch Doctor. He doesn't have the mana for a Death Ward. This would be the perfect time. They use the Siren Song and they're gonna reset the fight, try and get everyone back. No, there we go. Witch Doctor's got the mana that he needs, and he gets a kill onto the Ancient Apparition. Tiny as well getting taken down, and finally Akeem getting overwhelmed absolutely right now. Charlie getting caught back and now getting smashed up by the rest of the team. Sunder goes out and he's ready to continue fighting, but it is too much. He is just getting swarmed too heavily. They're gonna have to get out of this march because this team is very, very low, but a very successful counter initiation here from the Dire team.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That Naga song reset isn't actually as easy as it made it look. Of course, that first game with Immersion, the textbook reset there with the song. But unfortunately, that song came out and it actually prevented a lot of damage from happening over on the Dire side, because Dire were sitting on a couple of marches of the machines from the Tinker, and also a reflection landed on like 4 of them. And some of them were also AA blasted up as well, so they got to stave up a lot of damage while on the song. And one of them person blinked out. Yeah, Brewmaster got to blink out because of that song as well.
Yeah, and the thing about the other one that we saw, Immersion, is that they had really good backup behind it. They had that they had the healing ward. They also had an oracle. With this, they can use it, but oh man, that Witch Doctor just got detonated by Tinker. Tinker now should be able to TP out because he's already used his snowball and his walrus punch. And he shall.
Yeah, not as good of a setup for the Nagasaren as you said. They can go for the Aegon Scepter if they want to be able to have that setup without anyone else healing, but that's a lot of items to build for Nagasaren.
He's getting the Spirit Vessel. It's something, I guess.
Yeah. It is good against the Witch Doctor. Good for securing kills for that reason.
He could Slasher's Way it and just carry a bunch of salves.
Song and walk over to everyone and then drop the healing cell on each person yelling slashers away. God,
we won that game, but still, I felt it merited a report.
Oh god. Oh, fucking I love slashers so much. Do you know he is doing poker now?
Poker?
Yeah, apparently he has like a hand injury that prevents him from playing Dota for too long of a time. So he has to move on to poker. Yeah. Kind of sad when an injury takes anyone out of the thing they want to play, sports or otherwise.
That's why Lurkadurt or Kate McGee, one of the premier esports physical therapists, it's going to be a big industry. You know, as this gains more traction, you know, it's going to be very important that players are taking care of themselves.
Yeah, no, for sure. I think that's a very unexplored area. And another thing that I want to talk about, since we're on the topic, is like players union. We gotta find a way to make a players union for esports, because you know those very unethical like player kicking and stuff like that should not be happening. People are on contracts, and teams should be held to.
Look at this creep in the mid.
Yeah,
I don't know if
I
you can
see
see
it
it
floating in the air because it
Love
died
it.
in midair. Hilarious. Yeah, I would love to see a player union happen. And it hasn't been talked a lot of times before. A lot of lawyers are interested in getting into it, but of course, the players union means all the teams and the players has to agree on a common ground, which can only happen if players can like throw a strike. Basically, they're like, we won't play for the teams unless they give us fair rights. But that's risking their jobs, right, as players. And if one player does it, it's not going to work because they're just going to find a replacement for him. It's got to be on like a like at least like quarter of the community has got to do it, and then maybe the teams will kind of bend and then kind of agree to signing a proper a players union contract.
I know for a while Team Secret had some minimum requirements for tournaments as far as like accommodations and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
And they missed a couple tournaments because of it. I don't know if they're still doing that or if they dropped that.
No.
It's the closest I've seen. I know they definitely didn't go to some tournaments because of it. But yeah, there's a lot of facets of esports. That need, if not a union, then at least more established practices and procedures. There's talent that goes to an event and they underbid everything, or all the different staff and support. So you've got casters that are bilingual, also doing translations and interviews for free, and stage hosting and stuff like that. There needs to be standards of pay for those. If let's say someone takes it over, then they need to be compensated for it. There's also support staff for all the different people, organizers, and even all the way to the guy that maybe goes and grabs food for teams and stuff like that works for the event. A lot of those I know are done on volunteer basis because people are looking to break into the industry, and I think it's a bit exploitative.
Definitely. And because there's so many people who are like, desperate to get into it. I mean, like, if people gave me like a shitty job to work at a major, but gave me a shitty job to work at a LAN, yeah, I will do it. I will do it for like a cheap ass dirt ass price. But is that ethical? No. But I will do it because if I don't do it, someone else is going to do it, right?
Yeah, it's not ethical or sustainable. It harms the industry in the long run.
That's actually because we love to shit on League, but a long while ago, League's their best caster leave and stopped casting League because he wasn't getting paid big enough. And
yeah, that was a huge issue, right?
Yeah, and no one paid well enough. And he made a big statement and left, and everyone supported him. But did the other casters leave? No, they didn't, because that guy Monte Cristo, that was his name. Monte Cristo was good enough. He is an incredible caster, and he just moved on to Overwatch. He moved on to like other games, and he did not have a problem. But does other casters have that luxury? No, they don't. They just stay silently, supported Riot, and then they still get a bad pay.
Yeah, wasn't there big issues with team and tournament winning pay for teams and stuff like that?
Yep, that as well, because I mean the thing is everyone's under contract of Riot, even the teams in League. Okay, meanwhile bottom lane, Tinker gets found.
Oh, blowed the F up.
You know what happened there?
I do not.
So Cancel thought he was okay, but a texture, I think a bug, I don't think it's intended. He lasered Chaos Knight and then blinked into trees, but the laser followed him. Laser
oh no!
Into trees, so they knew where he blinked to. Like that isn't supposed to happen, and that actually got him killed. So to prevent that, you actually have to wait like a beat after you throw the laser before blinking, which sucks.
Is that only if you go from vision to not vision? Like what happens if he lasers in the pit?
Radiant's middle tower has been
I know there's issues with some particles showing up in the pit.
I think you have to vision into no vision. I think they had to have the vision at the start to see it happen towards the end. I don't believe Tinker Laser gives away that kind of thing. But yeah, I do know what you're talking about. There are some spells that can be seen through Fog of War, which is bullshit.
Valve Bliss.
Valve Bliss. Still in beta,
It's in beta. Oh, Witch Doctor gonna get found right here and blown up. They're gonna use a Maledict onto them, but now the rest. Meep is up on the high ground with the Chaos Knight. He's used the Phantasm already, and he's beating away at these heroes, eating some shots from rockets, but he's gonna be just fine for now. Charlie, he has to be very careful. He's gonna be able to swap Sunder onto Twin, but Twin still survives, and they have the damage they need to beat him down. Even gonna find the Ancient Apparition. Everyone but Tinker hitting the deck here. Oh no! Look at Punished, or look at Soodle.
Yeah.
What
he did was he split, and one of the Earth Pandas
got caught right there.
Yeah. Because there was so many bodies there. Because there was the Phantasm illusions, there was the Terrorblade illusions.
Tinker's gonna find Brew.
Kill in the back line. But yeah, there were so many bodies there. The Earth Panda collision just up the cliff. It's pretty funny. Yeah, but right now Dire Team are doing very well, but we have to remember this is Tinker Gaming here. Oh, Tinker actually finds he actually doesn't find the Tusk. He rolls in and gets punched.
There we go.
He gets some combo there.
But Chuen is here now. He's gonna be able to blink up to the high ground now. The fighting Chuen is getting absolutely held out, netted up. Circled. Meat, throwing some stuff onto him. Meat is taking the Spirit Vessel damage right now, and a blink forward from Tiny. They will be able to hit back, and 4 kills there.
Yeah.
Just picking them apart.
What a god. I mean, you know this guy's a god on Tinker, but that was nuts. He was a 1v5 situation, and then he took out Brewmaster by himself, and then took out Tusk, and then it forced them to get overzealous trying to protect their Tusk, and then it overextended into a kill on both of the cores. Cancel carrying his team right now. And of course, even though how much they lose this early game, Tinker has been keeping his team alive. Look at the towers. They're still very healthy. Tier 1 still up on the top, Tier 2 in the mid, and Tier 3 hasn't taken damage bottom, and they have to somehow push through this March of the Machines.
Oh, we're 24 minutes in. We can probably take a look at the net worth. AA is a poor boy. Po boy.
Oh boy.
Naga Siren nowhere close to getting a Radiance up if that's what she's after.
Yeah, at this point, I mean, Radiance, of course, falls off more and more, but that miss chance also helpful. We'll see if she actually ends up going for it. She might actually just end up going for a boost of travels instead. We'll see what she decides to do. Because I don't think his team necessarily needs a Radiance.
You know who is close to getting a Radiance?
Is it Panda?
Brewmaster. In fact, it's
He
purchased
actually
up.
has
Yep. Just needs that Koya.
Smoke up here on the Charlie stack in the top lane. They're going right into the Roshan pit.
Are they going to get spotted, though? Meat finds the Terrorblade illusion, so he probably has an idea if something's going on over here. They're going to get the Tinker in. Tusk is moving as well. He should be able to put that Frozen Sigil in the pit. He's got to be quick,
I
though.
don't think they know. I don't think they know.
He's got to shoot some shards in. No!
They don't know.
No idea.
Yeah,
Scan
they
goes
just
out
smoked
on the
in.
Radiant. They're going to catch
Or
that
looking
someone
for
is
it.
here. They might actually turn immediately after this. Oh, no. Akeem. He's going to use the Siren Song.
To secure
Get
the
it?
Roshan. Yeah, well used there. Easy Roshan use take down there, and Akeem even using the song to make sure, because they were getting very antsy there, because they scanned outside the pit and they saw someone was out there, so
Yep.
they thought they were going to get gone on. So Akeem just playing it safe. Better safe than sorry. And the minus armor from Riptide helps taking the Roshan as well.
Absolutely.
So we constantly talk about Chaos Knight's inability to farm. This game, Chaos Knight decided to go for the Battle Fury, not a conventional idea you usually see on Chaos Knight. He did skip the armlet for it, which kind of hurts, but it makes sense this game because he's going against a Tinker. He's going against a Nagastar, and this game is going to go a very long time. You need to get your farm up going as soon as possible.
Yeah, and looking, I mean, with the AA here, March of Machines, stuff like that, he might have a pretty hard time armlet toggling, right?
Yeah. That too as well. And with the AA, never mind, there's AA, yeah, you're right. You don't build an armlet against AA. It's very well pointed out. And his team has been very good about stacking camps for him as well. Yeah, usually this dire team would be very bad at farming, but the Battle Fury really does help.
He's got his Reaver up. He is so close to this heart. Chaos Knight doing a great job here. Keeping up with the Tinker. That's not something you would see typically out of Chaos Knight.
No, definitely not. Not up to Tinker levels. So, yeah, Battle Fury is a good item right now, apparently. Have you heard?
I've seen a few heroes get it that are not heroes you normally expect to get it.
Yeah. Even these illusion heroes picking up, like Chaos Knight and Phantom Lancer, like I would have never expected ever a Battle Fury being core on Phantom Lancer. But here we are. Top lane getting pushed.
Yeah, getting pressured. Dire's down in the bottom. They're pushing a bit, but they don't have creeps, so they're going to TP the Tusk back. He will just make sure they take down. Oh no, Bambo is on the hunt. He's going to see him.
Want that Tusk? He wants Warless for dinner. Has it blinked there? He has a blink
He's
dagger.
got a blink. What's he doing? Oh, he's waiting for the AA blast! Avalanche! He doesn't even need it!
Top tower is under
The damage is insane. What the hell? He has 1400 health. Wow, how did he? What? God, Tiny is so nuts.
What? What did it in? How did he do so much damage?
Yeah, I mean the auto attack from the tree
Tree?
grab
Oh,
does
yeah, I
a lot
guess
of
that's-
damage.
Did he get
So-
the auto attack in though?
Yeah, he did.
It wasn't a Shadow Blade one, right? Because he blinked.
No, because he blinked. And maybe he even tree through. Maybe he can cancel your auto attack and tree throw immediately while people are in the air. With
Yeah,
bots
that's
well.
what I've been seeing Tinies do. Is it's just
Yeah.
they jump in. They can usually get a smack combo, smack, and a tree.
So that's
throw.
basically a double auto attack. Yeah, it's like an Echo Saver for free.
Dragon Tail goes out. It's onto the Tinker. Gets caught. He force staffs up to the high ground. It's a 3-second stun, though. He needs to get out of here. He's rearming. He gets out with the blink. Cancel. You monster. They know where he is,
Dude,
but they are no place to get him.
I thought that Prowler Shaman was going to smash his head. And meanwhile, top lane, Bambo doing what Bambo does best, smashing people. But meanwhile, he just...
Bambo just TP's out. He fine. Yeah,
Ooh,
nighttime.
almost gets him.
Nighttime coming in to big effect there with those creeps sleeping now.
Yeah. And bot lane now getting pushed. Man, they're getting picked apart everywhere they go. And also not finding the cancel kill was very rough for them. And you're right, these like green projectiles look gross. They're gassy.
Chuan, he's coming in. Dragon Tail onto Terrorblade. They're beating him up. Here comes an AA blast, but Charlie's going to be able to BKB and swap that HP out for Dragon Knight, who's now hiding in the trees, very, very scared. Cancels over in the trees, doesn't find him, but now he's throwing the marches. He's throwing the rockets and the laser. They know exactly what to do. Chuan is having to be on the run. Akeem now going to eat a Chaos Bolt. Meat going to try and beat him up. Meat getting a lot of damage, but he is going to get Cold Feet stunned here. Inside of his Phantasms, they know which one he is. Bambo's there with the Avalanche, with the throw, and they're able to clean up the Chaos Knight as well. The rest of the Dire team is going to have to get back with no significant core casualties here on the Charlie stack.
Force in, and then everyone will get back out. They should just focus on objectives. Yeah, even Death War gets limited. Oh, Sexy Bambo even with a Echo Saber, so he has a lot of burst damage on that hero right now.
Here comes the Tinka. Cleaving up, just doing so much damage. In the 70 seconds, no Metamorphosis, but they still have plenty of damage here.
Yeah, especially with the
they're going to get a
Chaos
throw back onto the Brewmaster into the absolute fire. The pit, the danger zone of these marches, getting themselves a Witch Doctor kill as well.
Yeah, I feel like the Dire team is getting picked apart. I mean, they had the early game advantage because of course, obviously the lineup for the Radiant team aren't meant to be winning the early game. But now when it comes to late game, these team fights are showing the skill differences here between the teams. At least draft-wise, there's nothing that Dire can do to answer this kind of Tinker pressure.
They've got so long before there's any respawns as well. They just, of course, move to the top. Charlie, 25 seconds before another Metamorphosis, so most of the players will be back, but they get a net onto the Tusk. Charlie's just going to swap him. Thank you, nerd. Thanks, loser. Chuan jumps forward. Here comes the TPs. Chuan goes forward. He's got his BKB. They're trying to get the damage. Stunned so long onto Charlie. They're actually going to get him this time. Now, he is dead. Dust up onto Tiny. Tiny won't be able to get out of this one. Reality Rift into all of the skills in the world. They'll be able to get 2 significant core kills there, but it did cost them a full lane of racks and 2 buybacks.
Yeah. So for the buybacks, they couldn't get out in time for it, but still comes out quite ahead there. Even an Aegon Scepter being finished here for Akeem. So Naga Siren, we have the setup for the song to be able to completely reset a fight to full health for his team.
There we go. That's going to be beautiful. He can even Spirit Vessel people to amplify that healing.
Oh, you're right. Because it does 10% healing per second, so it already heals you for 70%. So you increase the health regen by 20%. Yeah, that's basically a full health. Because that's what, like 14. That's 84% healing done. That's not taking the Spirit Vessel healing as well. So just from the ulti, you will heal 84% of your health back.
So yeah, 12% for 7 seconds. 84%. Yeah, you're good. You're so good at math. Embrace your stereotypes. God, that is gross.
Yeah. Cancel might get found by Tolera, but Tolera can't really do much against. Oh my god, Tolera is in lots of pain here.
Oh, he's able to snowball out. He finds them with the Tinker Ward. Now he's gonna find Cancel. He gets
the blink.
What?
Oh, Cancel, you're so fucking good at this game.
Are you kidding me? Rearm, blink, force staff, rearm, blink, and the TP boots out. Cancel with 4 freaking soaring debuffs on him, or buffs.
Oh my god, he blinked out of chaos. Remember, that's
Charlie taking so much damage, but he's got the Sunder. Thanks again, nerd, you Tusk. Gonna get him again, but they've got a snowball keeping him alive for a little bit longer. They're gonna roll forward, but it is gonna be a death on the Cast Knight and the Tusk. They do take down Charlie, but now Cancel. He's Yulesed up, or he's Spirit Panda'd up. Are they gonna be able to get him? The blink No, he just gets the laser beams out now, but they're able to smack him up into the Death Ward. They will be able to take out Cancel, getting the rest of the damage. Death Ward channeling, it's doing so good. Akeem even taking some shots from it, but they're just going to take this opportunity. Soodle and Mape. I'm just going to call him Mape. That's a horrible name. Mape. It's
Nope,
the R is
just
silent. The R is silent.
Just root it up.
Maledict? Oh,
Bambo
but
coming in.
he's going to get absolutely crushed by the Tiny.
So Radiant wins that by just barely. It's going to be a 3-4-4 here. And with the end kill going over to the Witch Doctor means that we'll be winning. So the offlaner and the support almost surviving. Of course, the Witch Doctor finally going down in the end. Yeah, but what a play by Tinker. I thought they would be able to make so much more space with that, but decided to fight. And even with the kind of advantageous start here for the Radiant, Dire were able to hold out for a very long time. Of course, that's fighting into Chaos Knight with a heart, and those Phantasms hurt a lot.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's
Yeah, I
top
wonder how the
tower
Dire
is
can
under
turn this
attack.
around. I mean, their team fight is still very strong.
Brewmaster has a
Of
split.
course. Huh?
Why the fuck is Lucy linking me Grand Grant's stream? I should go offline.
Why are they linking your... Why Grand stream
I have no idea.
to us? But yeah, of course, Chaos Knight actually did not take the 150 gold per minute talent, which is why I usually see. Decided to go for the Reality Rift Pierce's Spell Immune. Of course, very important for Chaos Knight to be able to do damage. And there is, I believe, 2 BKBs here on the side of Radiant. No, actually, Bamboo don't have it. There's only 1 BKB on Charlie.
Smoke up from the Dire. Are they going to be able to find anyone? Sexy Bambo. Oh, he was Shadow Bladed up. He's going to pop that smoke. They don't have any dust right away. They do have a gem. Oh, what happened? Dusk had a gem. Where did the gem go? Oh, it's on Brewmaster. Excuse me.
Yeah, probably the best person to have to gem on. Obviously, he can keep himself safe, and he still works while he's in split form around the Earth Pana.
Dire going for a Roshan fight, but they've got an AA Blast coming in, and they've got that Naga Siren ultimate if they need it. They know that it's going on here. Here comes Cancel throwing out the marches, throwing out some rockets. Charlie is going to have to use his BKB. Metamorphosis is up. He's going to start firing away. Death Ward going to do a lot of damage,
the
but
healing.
yeah, there's the song. They're all going to get topped completely off. How do you do anything against this? He's positioning up on the Dragon Knight. There it is. Gets low and just uses that Sunder once again on that Dragon Knight. Dragon Knight tanky, but Sunder just going to do it straight up swap. Pseudo last one alive and is getting beat down, dropping that gem.
My god, that song was incredible. Charlie got 3 lives there basically. He almost died once, got healed all the way to the top, and then almost died again, and then Asunder was able to bring him back all the way back, and then 5 for 1 trade here. This might do him in right now. Tiny is up, and Terrorblade is up, the siege engines are roaring, and I don't think these buildings will survive. Oh my god, Dagon 5 gets straight up bought by Tinker. From no Dagons to Dagon 5, straight up bought. I've never seen that before. It's the most expensive item in the entire game.
Full team disconnect, but no GG was called? Oh, they're all back. What the hell? Oh, it was just, sorry, just Chaos Knight.
GG. Yeah, I mean, they knew it was going to be the end, and they saw the Radiant were having connection issues, so they called it GG. There it goes. Very awkward end, but I mean, we knew how that was going to end anyways. No need to see Terrorblade destroy buildings for 30 seconds. Here we go.
Alright, I'm gonna message Lucy, be like, why the fuck are you linking me competitor streams?
Man, cancel that game was absolutely nuts on that Tinker. God. Man, seeing players like him just made me feel so, I don't know, inspired, I guess.